AI and ChatGPT Masterclass. Why this is going to be special for you guys. After this masterclass, you're going to be able to use ChatGPT properly so that you can be more productive and go faster in your online coaching business. Are you ready? Let me feel the love in the chat. Let's go. Come on. Um, so what are we going to cover today? What is actually AI? What is ChatGPT? And also the three biggest misunderstanding, the three biggest mistakes that we can do with AI and ChatGPT, the pro and cons of using it, and how to use it efficiently in your coaching business. And at the end, if you're gonna stay until the end, I'm going to give you nice bonuses, so you wanna stay until the end. So what I want to tell you is that I'm here to give you value, all right? So stay relaxed, enjoy it, because I won't sell you anything. Is that okay with you? Let me know in the chat, all right? So stay until the end because there is gonna be a big surprise at the end. Also, there might be some words that you misunderstood, you misunderstand because of my Italian accent that I'm very proud of. So just, let me know in the comments if you don't understand anything and I'll be back to you, all right? Because it's okay not to be perfect. We are humans, we are not robots, all right? So we are perfectly imperfect, and that is totally fine. Now, a little bit about myself first before getting into the details of the masterclass. And I want to know, let me know in the comments, let me know in the chat, how many of you had obstacles to overcome, and that is why you started your self-development journey, because that is exactly what happened to me. Because I can tell you, I didn't have a meaning, I was stuck, I was living the life of someone else. I don't know if that was your experience as well, but trust me, it wasn't fun. I was just a bartender, unfulfilled bartender, and I was lost. But one night I saw I'm Not Your Guru, the documentary of Tony Robbins, and from there I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. Now I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to become a coach. I wanted to make an impact in other people's lives, right? But I didn't know how. There were all those limiting beliefs that were holding me back. And actually, I was living in Sydney, Australia, and COVID hit. And so I had to go back to Italy, Milan, my city. And perhaps many of you that had the same experience. They had to quarantine. I quarantined for 2 weeks. And in those 2 weeks, I had to look within myself and to be honest with myself. Because will it ever be the right time to go after your dreams and do what you feel like is the best for you? Because it's never gonna be the right time. There's always gonna be something that will prevent us going after it. And so for me it was or now or never, because it's never gonna be the right time. And I was the one that wanted to get the results and then invest, because literally my saving, I had $8,000, and spending $3,000 on my coaching school, it was a lot for me. But as Tony Robbins says, when we invest in ourselves, we are investing in our future. And that is exactly what I did. And as Warren Buffett said, the best investment that we could ever make is in ourselves. And so that is exactly what I did. I started to invest in myself, and in my 6 months of coaching school, I was able to, start my business and grow and to grow and be better. And I work every day with my coach to upgrade my persona and my business system to get better and better and better, because I believe that growth, consistent growth, is happiness, and that is exactly why we're here, to grow daily and to become the best version of ourselves. Also, I want to tell you that my mentor just spoke at the last event of Russell Brunson. And since then, since I started almost 4 years ago, I've invested more than $40,000 within myself. I've been doing more than 1,400 hours of coaching courses, masterclass, and everything that you can think of. And after all of this, right, I was able to design my business signature system, a system that changed my life forever. And I want to share that with you right now. Also because it's related to AI. I'm gonna add in my business signature system, AI and ChatGPT. So I want to share that with you right now. This is my business signature system, my impact roadmap. And what that means, how can we get the results in if we are a newbie coaches and we don't have the clarity on how to approach all of this. And so if you look at the center of the system, there is impact and clients, right? So the results, if we can do all of this in the right way, what is going to happen? We're going to make an impact in other people's lives, in our clients' lives, in our lives, and we're gonna be able to make consistent clients for our business. So let's look at the circle, okay? The blue one, the orange one, and the green one. So let's start with the blue one, confidence, right? In order to get there, to get to those results, the first thing that we need to build up is our confidence. It's our self-belief, because without it, we're not gonna go anywhere. The second one, if you look at it, the orange one, is we need to master marketing and communication, okay? Because if we can't do that, if we cannot market and master our communication, most likely we're not gonna have leads, we're not gonna have people interested in what we are doing. And then we're gonna look at the third, the green circle. We need to master how to convert with no effort. We need to master sales. Again, because if we can't do that, people won't buy our service and program. And so now you might ask yourself, so Giovanni, how are we going to do all of this? And so if we go back to the first blue circle, let's see the three strategy steps that we can utilize it to build up our confidence. The first step is to narrow down our niche so that we're gonna have a clear message. Because when we're gonna have a clear message, our dear clients will feel understood, right? So we need to narrow down our niche, have a clear message so that our dear client can resonate with our message. Because if they're gonna resonate, they will listen to us, they are going to follow us, and perhaps they are going to become our clients. So first thing, very important. Second one, we need to build up our business model, our business system like this one, so that we can create clarity for ourselves, for our dear clients, and therefore we can build up that confidence, that self-belief within ourselves. And the third step is we need to build up a strong program to give results to our clients. Now, let's go to the second circle, the orange one, marketing communication. What are the three steps in order to master that? We need to have the right content, to post the right content, to understand what to post, how to post it, when to post it. And AI, ChatGPT, we're gonna see in just a few minutes, it can help us doing that, right? So that we can, if we can do that, what is gonna happen? We're gonna generate consistent leads, right? We need to have a consistent flow of leads, because otherwise our business is going to die. And the third steps is we need to have a strategy on how to expand our audience, because if we cannot expand our audience, again, we're gonna run out of leads. And again, if we run out of leads and we don't have a strategy on how to expand our audience, what is gonna happen? Our business is going to die. So we have seen confidence, we have seen marketing communication, and now the last piece of the puzzle is convert with no effort. We need to understand how to direct our conversation, right? Because we know that cold messages don't work. We need to have a strategy on how to communicate and on how to direct our conversation so that people will be comfortable on talking to us, and so that we can build up rapport, trust, right? The second point, we need to have an irresistible offer, an offer that when they are going to listen to it, they are going to be, oh, I need to get in right now because otherwise I'm going to miss out. And the last piece is, the last steps is to understand how to sell without selling, how to convert with no effort. Because at the end of the day, we can do all of this, but without the sell, again, our business is going to die. So this is my business signature system. This is my impact roadmap. And yeah, I wanted to share that with you so that I could give you more clarity in how to approach all of this. Now, here are some of the testimonials of the people that have been using this system, and the people that have been working with me also for free in my 5 days challenge, where they got astonishing results. And I'm showing all of this because I want to tell you that you are in the right place, all right? So let me know in the chat if you feel like that you are in the right place. Comment right place, all right? Now, what do I expect from you? What do I expect from you is implementation, because info with no implementation is procrastination, okay? Yeah, it's always nice to listen to a masterclass and getting the info, but then if we don't implement, if we don't take action, the things that we have been listening to, and we procrastinate on it, what is going to happen? Nothing is going to change. Again, think about all the amazing, let's say, books that you might read. You read it, but then if you don't apply what you're reading, and you're just getting all this the info, yet it's great, but then I would say that it's time wasted if you're not implemented. Again, the info with no implementation is procrastination. Even if you're gonna get out of this masterclass with this um, takeaway, it will be worth it your time, because literally with implementation, you can, with action, you change your life. So all the info that you're gonna get from this masterclass, please make sure to implement it. And again, more testimonial of people that actually implemented while they were working with me. Okay. Again, all of this is to tell you that you are in the right place. So now, I want to share with you the 3 biggest misunderstanding and the 3 biggest mistakes that we can do while we are using ChatGPT AI. Okay. So the first thing is that the first misunderstanding is that we need to put everything in it, right? We need to write all the things straight away in it. And that's not the case, right? We can, start our conversation with AI and ChatGPT with just a little bit, and then, build it up and give more info until we see that we achieve what we wanted, okay? So don't feel stressed and overwhelmed when you start a conversation with AI, because, you don't need to put everything in it straight away, okay? You can build it up until you get what you want. The second one that, you might think that you cannot change it, right? Many people that will be telling me, oh, I feel overwhelmed because, I feel like that I need to put everything in it straight away and that I cannot change it. Again, you can restart, you can cancel everything and you can restart the conversation with AI at any time. If you're not happy with it, you can start all over. And the last one is that everything that AI says is right. Okay. So there might be things that AI didn't get right. There might be some misunderstandings. So very important is to always double check. And this is a um, big thing because, sometimes I see people posting stuff and I can say right away that, it was generated by AI. And sometimes I've seen error or things that, uh, I think they were not um, 100% right. So very important. We need to always double check, okay? Because not that everything AI says might be right. Also, AI might get it wrong. Now, what are the three biggest mistakes that we can um, do with AI and ChatGPT? Again, as I was saying, we don't need to give everything straight away, but at the same time, we need to give AI and ChatGPT something, right? So we need to give them enough information so that they can elaborate and find the info that we are looking for, okay? So we need to elaborate a little bit. Again, you don't need to give everything straight away, but again, you gotta give something, okay? Not just a couple of words, because otherwise, you're not gonna get probably the info that you're looking for. The second one is that you don't need to overcomplicate it, right? You need to talk to AI and make it as simple as possible for AI, for ChatGPT to understand you so that it can better find what you're looking for. Okay, so please do not overcomplicate it. Simplicity, it's always the way. Okay. And the third one is that double check. And what I mean by double check, as I was saying, perhaps AI doesn't give you um, the right information, and also because you want to make it yours. This is again one of the biggest takeaway of this masterclass. You want to make it yours. You want to make it authentic. You want to make it that resonate with who you are. Okay, because yeah, obviously AI and ChatGPT can um, speed the process and make us um, gain time, save time, and be more effective in our business. But at the same time, we need to double check it, don't procrastinate on it, and make it yours. Because again, I can tell you, I see so many posts that of coaches on Facebook or even Instagram that I can see they are generated by ChatGPT, and they didn't double check it. They didn't make it yours. It sounds like a robot, and so literally it takes out all the magic, right? So let me know in the comments if you got this big takeaway. Comment, double check, because if you're not double checking, if you not make it yours, if you not make it authentic, then what is going to happen? You actually going to do the opposite of what you wanted to achieve. In order to gain time, people will read the post and say, he didn't put the time in it. He didn't put the effort in it. This is not him. And yeah, what is going to happen? People might not follow you. Okay. People might actually defollow you. And so we don't want to make this big mistake, okay? So always double check, always make it yours, because otherwise you are going against you and your business and your ideal clients and clients, okay? Very, very, very important. Again, don't strive for perfection, strive for authenticity, okay? Make it yours. People want to get to know you. People are interested in you. So ChatGPT can help us speed up the process, but then please, 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 please make it yours. Be authentic, because otherwise you're gonna go against your business. Now, let's dive more in artificial intelligence and ChatGPT. So, what is artificial intelligence? Is becoming a game changer for professionals across various industries, including coaching. Okay, we need to um, start mastering, how to use AI and ChatGPT, because otherwise we're gonna get left behind. So what is actually AI? AI, or artificial intelligence, refers to the development of computer systems that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence, and I would add with, way less time. These tasks include learning from experience, machine learning, problem solving, speech recognition, and decision making. Essentially, AI aims to create machines that can mimic cognitive functions, providing intelligent solutions to complex problems. That is exactly why we want to incorporate this in our business. So AI is not just futuristic concept, it's already an integral part of our daily lives. So we need to start mastering it, guys, as soon as possible. Here are a few ways of AI is making an impact today. Personal assistance. So virtual assistant like Siri on your phone, probably you use it every day, okay? It's already in our daily life. Recommendation system, platform like Netflix, Spotify, and e-commerce website use AI to analyze user behavior and provide personalized recommendation, enhancing user experience, right? You go in searching on internet of, something that you want to buy, and what is going to happen? The next ad that you're gonna see, it's exactly the thing that you were researching, right? So it's here, guys, and we need to utilize to our advantage. Autonomous vehicles. AI plays a crucial role in developing of self-driving cars, utilizing complex algorithms and sensor for navigation and decision making. Healthcare diagnostics. AI algorithms are employed in medical imaging for faster and more accurate diagnosis, revolutionizing healthcare. Okay. Now, here it was more general, but what we want to look for is the role of AI in coaching, right? That's why we're here. So in our coaching journey today, we'll explore a specific facet of AI, which is ChatGPT, language processing. ChatGPT focus today is to understand and generate human-like language, right? ChatGPT is a language model developed by OpenAI. It's part of the GPT generative pre-trained transformer family of models designed to understand and generate human-like text based on the input it receives. Okay, so if it sounds this complicated, don't you worry, because I'm going to give you a demonstration just in a few minutes on how we can actually use it. This tool harnesses the power of language processing to assist coaches in various aspects of their practice, from content creation to client communication. Time saving. ChatGPT allows coaches to quickly generate written content, reducing the time spent on manual writing tasks. Also, generate automated content creation such as drifting emails, blog posts, or social media updates, free up valuable time for coaches to focus on other aspects of their practice. Okay. Now, productivity enhancement. By utilizing ChatGPT for content creation, coaches can enhance their overall productivity. The tool assists in brainstorming ideas, refining language, and generative creative content, thereby streamlining the content creation process, which is, one of the blocks that we might have, right? I remember when I just started, I have the blog. So, oh my God, today, what am I going to post, right? So, ChatGPT can literally is a game changer because it can give us so many ideas, right? You don't have ideas, you ask actually ChatGPT, okay, and it's gonna give you the answer. Now, problems with ChatGPT. While ChatGPT offers valuable assistance to coaches, there are certain challenges and consideration coaches should be aware of when integrating this tool into their practice. Lack of specific industry knowledge. We were saying before, it might lack specific industry expertise or the latest developments. So always double check, because not everything that ChatGPT is going to tell you is going to be right. Okay, very, very, very important. Limited personalization, again, something that we were talking about before. While ChatGPT can assist with content generation, it might lack the personal touch and understanding that comes from human experience. Coaches need to review and customize the content to align with their unique coaching style. This is the big one. If you only take away from this masterclass, it's going to worth it, right? Potential for biased responses might generate biased content based on the data they were trained on. Okay, coaches must be mindful of potential bias and review outputs to ensure ethical and unbiased communication. Another big, big, big one. Ambiguity and misinterpretation. ChatGPT might struggle with ambiguous queries and can misinterpret the context. Coaches should be cautious when relying on AI-generated response and ensure clarity in their prompts. As I was saying before, we need to be very clear and make it as simple as possible, don't overcomplicate it, because otherwise we might get into this problem, okay? Very, very important, another big one. So now, let's use ChatGPT to prompt engineers, how to correctly communicate and deliver what we want. So I'm gonna give you a demonstration on how we can actually use it for our content creation. Okay, so stay tuned. So now let me know in the chat, let me know in the comments if you are enjoying it, if there is value, comments, value, 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 all right? Now, let me share screen with you. So So this is an example that I wanted to give you. And let's say that I have an idea on a post that I want to do, for instance, on cold messaging, right? That cold messages is not the way to go for coaches, okay, and for businesses, because I know that before we need to build up rapport and trust, okay? Because otherwise, why would I spend my time, which is my most valuable asset, to go on a call with you if I don't know who you are, I don't trust you, I'm skeptical, and I know that you will try to sell me something, right? So here, for instance, something that um, what I want to communicate in my content. I want to create, and I'm saying to ChatGPT, I want to create a post on Facebook saying why cold messages don't work. I receive them every day, and it gets silly because why would I have a call with a complete stranger when I know they will try to sell me something? It doesn't make any sense. How these people think it can work before we need to give value and results in advance to our potential clients. Then, after they trust us, we can ask them if they might be interested in working with us. Could you make could you make a funny at the same time a valuable post, right? And then I click um, enter in my computer, and so you see, and it's gonna give me, ChatGPT is gonna give me the what it came up with, what I gave it to it, right? And so you see, in my description, I go into a little bit of details. I give the context. I don't overcomplicate it. I don't give too little. I give enough to ChatGPT to understand where I'm coming from, what I want to communicate, right? So take this and as a valuable example on how you want to communicate with ChatGPT. Remember, you don't want to overcomplicate it. You don't want to give too much, but at the same time, you don't want to give too little. You want to give a context on what you want to communicate with some details. And again, you don't need to put everything in the first props, because then you're gonna ChatGPT is gonna give you the example, and then remember, double check it, read it, and then if you're not happy with it, you can move on and give them more information, what's wrong and how you want to make it better. For instance, here I read it and I wasn't very satisfied with it. And so what I did, I say, could you make it shorter and more compelling using metaphor and analogies? And here it gives me another example, right? And then here, what is important to do, if you're not happy with it, again, give them another props with more info on how you would um, elaborate it better or modified it, or how you wanted to make it with give ChatGPT more details. And for me, this one was enough. But again, now if you are happy with it, what you gotta do, always double check it and then make it yours. Because literally, if you are going to copy and paste this, I can tell you that you didn't put any effort in it, and you just copy and paste it. Okay. And I'm gonna give you a few tips on how I recognize straight away if someone didn't put any effort in some content that is as generated. First of all, I noticed from the emoji. Okay. Um, I can tell you from the emoji that you have been doing it on ChatGPT. Okay. Second one is that you know um, sometimes ChatGPT use kind of, let's say, for me that English is my second language, some you know complicated adjectives, right? Some words that, only like a native, um, well-educated person might use, right? And so we need to elaborate it in a way that it doesn't sound that way. For instance, in this message, what could it be? For instance, here is saying, would you toast a snowball? For instance, toast is, a verb, and I mean, that I never heard of, for instance. Okay. So when you go and check it, make it as simple as possible, because if it's not, to me, I'm gonna realize that, you just copy and paste from ChatGPT. And the third one is this one, the hashtags at the end. When I see the hashtag at the end with some emoji, I know that was created from ChatGPT and you didn't make any effort to re-elaborate it. Okay, so three big advice from me. Please make sure to make it yours, to re-elaborate it, to um, take out the emojis and just put a couple of emojis, because if you start with some emoji, um, and you have, as you can see, more emoji in the middle of the text and here, I can tell that is from ChatGPT. The second one, make it simple, with simple names and verbs, because when there are too many complicated verbs and names and adjectives, um, I might fear that it's created from ChatGPT. And also because you want to use simple, um, a simple communication so that people can understand you better, so that you can understand, can resonate more with them, because it's not about us, it's about them. It's about communicate in a level that can understand us and they can feel understood. And the third one is take out from the post the hashtags, because when I see the hashtag at the end, I know that was generated from ChatGPT. And again, if you're not happy with the version that ChatGPT gave you, what you want to have, you're gonna go more into details, give them a new props, so that ChatGPT can understand you better and give you a better version of what you wanted to create. So I hope this was valuable. Let me know in the comments, in the chat, if it was valuable, write valuable, okay? And again, if you have any questions, just type your question in the comments, and at the end of the masterclass, I'm going to go through your questions, okay? Now, um, let me go back to the slides. So I give you the demonstration. This was actually, the phrase that I used to start my props in ChatGPT. And now, other big one, check for hallucination. Personalized, because we can eventually detect machine generation vs human generation. This is the biggest takeaway that you can get. Make it yours. Now, another demonstration that I can give you, create, let's say that I'm going to give you the props to ChatGPT on create a cheat sheet for coaches on how to use ChatGPT efficiently and effectively to reduce time consuming and raise productivity in their business. So let's go back to ChatGPT, and let's see um, let's see if I'm gonna put that props into ChatGPT, what is going to actually give me, okay? And so I wanna share that with you. Yeah, so this is what the props, create a cheat sheet for coaches on how to use ChatGPT efficiently and effectively to reduce time consuming and raise productivity. And boom, this is what ChatGPT is going to give me. It's going to give me 15 points, even though I didn't ask for 15 points, and then a little bit um, of explanation for each point. And so let's say that I'm not happy with this. What I say then, could you make it just 10 points instead of 15? And boom, it gives me 10 points, as you can see. Now I see that for each points, I would like to have, a little bit more of information. And so I asked ChatGPT, could you elaborate more in details on each one of these 10 points to give more clarity? And boom, for each point is going to give me a longer and more clarity explanation for each point. And then, I can move forward and ask them to, I don't know, give me um, more details for each point, or I can ask them, could you make it more simple? Could you make it shorter? Could you use metaphors and analogies to make it easier to understand for who is going to read it? Okay. So then it's going to be up to you how you want to create it. And again, another big one, you want to be creative. Okay. You need to be creative and, think with your own brain on how you can communicate as easy as possible to ChatGPT so that it actually is going to give you what you're looking for. Okay, be creative. Be creative, and as in this masterclass, I was saying, make it as simple as possible to ChatGPT to understand you so that it can give you what you're looking for. Think about that you are talking to, a 5 years old kid, right? Make it very simple to understand it so that it can give you what you're looking for. Make sense? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comment if it makes sense. All right. So now, um, again, in the chat, in the comments, let me know if this was valuable and write down valuable, valuable. And any questions, any doubts, please write in the comments the question because I'm going back to your questions in just a few minutes. Now, what has been your biggest valuable takeaways from this masterclass? Again, let me know in the chat, let me know in the comments, what was your biggest takeaway from this masterclass? Because I believe I give you some great takeaways to go back to and to utilize it so that you can go and use ChatGPT in a more effective and efficient way so that you can save more time for your business um, and go after it. Now, here the bonuses that I promised you. Okay, next Monday on the 12th of March at 5 p.m. New York time, 10 p.m. UK time, I'm gonna host my 5 days challenge, coaches impact roadmap. We're gonna talk more about it of this, and also you might ask yourself, what is actually this 5 days challenge, what we are going to do, and how we can apply to it. So what is it is that I'm going to work with you for free for 5 days, 1 hour and a half a day. I'm going to give you some a little homeworks to do so that you are going to get results within 5 days. You can apply by just sending me a private message or by write a comment in the comments saying apply or challenge. Okay, so that I'm gonna see the comments and I'm gonna coming back to you with a private message. And what are we going to do? I'm gonna show you just in a second. Here, a few of the great results of people that actually, that were able to launch their business, they were able to generate leads, they were able to make new clients within 5 days. Okay. Here a few of the incredible results that I got in these 5 days. So here are all the challenges info. I told you next Monday for 5 days, and where all the session will be via Zoom. How long each session? 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. What time? 5 p.m. New York time. And again, if you can't come live, all the session will be recorded and available to watch later. Okay. So what are we going to do? As you remember in my impact roadmap system, what is the first thing to build up confidence and self-belief? We need to narrow down our niche and create a clear message so that people can resonate with our message, so they are going to listen to us. Day two, we are going to understand how to leverage the social media and strategy on how to get your first clients or multiple clients. The third day, we are going to see your client's journey from someone that is cold entering your world to becoming actually a paying client. And then the day four, we are going to build up your irresistible offer so that people will feel stupid not to enter your offer. And the last day, we are going to build up that confidence so that you know how to sell without selling. All right. So if you're interested, let me know in the comment, and comment in the chat, in the comments, challenge, and I will get back to you. Here, another amazing testimonials. The people that were able to make clients within the first 3 days, okay? And this can be you. So if you're interested, let me know. Now, any questions, any doubts, anything that you would like to share? The replay is going to be on our amazing group, Coaches Impact Roadmap. So don't you worry if you miss something. And I want to thank you for all of you that were able to come here